Bernstein Bears.
D. Howard here, famous comedian. Do you remember a children's book about a family of bears?
Bernstein Bears.
Do any of y'all know what series I'm talking about right now?
Yes, I feel like I do.
Okay, it started with Berenstain?
Berenstain Bears?
Drew's good. How are you guys doing?
Good. Hey, you remember the those bears?
Which bears?
The family. I don't want to sway your
family
opinion.
of bears you're talking about.
You remember those? Do you remember those bears that we just ran into downtown at the club? The bears. No, the family of bears from the children's cartoon.
Yeah, I remember reading those books.
What was their name?
Those are the Bernstein Bears.
Steen. You're positive about that?
Yeah.
Berenstain Bears.
But here, there's the Berenstain Bears and the Truth, which is actually like, is that an Illuminati thing? Because like, what is that?
Hey, how's it going? We're back again. After we posted our Berenstain videos, we got overwhelming response. Two responses, really. The first
Overwhelming response.
two overwhelming responses. The first was that Gary here is a reptilian. And then also a lot of you were telling us to check out the Mandela effect.
We did do some research on the Mandela effect. There's a lot of people that appear to be coming from different universes than us.
Now, if you don't know what the Mandela effect is, that's where a lot of people think that they remember something that didn't happen. And it gets its name because a lot of people think that Howie Mandel's career died in the 1980s, and apparently it didn't.
Yeah, I think it was Nelson Mandela. I believe Nelson Mandela died in the 80s.
Oh.
Howie Mandel's career didn't die in the 80s.
Oh, okay.
That's accurate.
Anyways, so we looked up a bunch of these Mandela effects, and we wanted to talk about that.
The Challenger.
The Challenger explosion.
I gotta say, I come from the universe where the Challenger explosion happened when I was about in the second grade, and I would put it about 7 years old, and that's what I remember.
I remember it exploding, but I was 3.5 when it happened, so I mean, if anything, I would have thought it happened later, just because I remember it. So that one, I'm not sold on that.
I'm not buying that one either. And Sex in the City.
Yeah, some people think it's called Sex in the City, Sex and the City. Who cares?
Yeah, I don't want.
Same with Interview with the Vampire.
Okay, Interview with the Vampire. Like, somebody asked us in the comments to make a video about Interview with the Vampire. So this will be our Interview with the Vampire commentary right here. I don't know. It sounds the same. Like, it could be easily mistaken with the...
It makes sense either way, so...
Yeah, and the TH. Like, there's a TH on either side of that, so... I'm a skeptic, and I'm not buying the Interview with the Vampire. Could be true. I don't know. If you got strong feelings about it, just go ahead and comment on the bottom. Try to be nice. YouTube.
What else we got? Henry VIII. That's the one you're sold on, right?
Henry VIII. Now, I remember this. I remember a portrait of Henry VIII. He was sitting at the edge of a table, and he had a turkey leg in his hand, and there was a goblet on the table. Like, I do distinctly remember Henry VIII portrait that doesn't appear to exist. Like, it's not a picture in history, it's not a picture anywhere. But I distinctly remember Henry VIII portrait.
See, to me, I feel like I know what you're talking about, but I don't have a vivid memory of it. Like, Henry VIII is a very... I know exactly what he looks like when you say the name, because the portraits just really come to mind. And then picturing him with a turkey leg with a bite taken out of it, it's almost like I can picture it, even though I don't have strong feelings that it exists. So it seems like it would be the type of thing that I can picture well enough that I could go either way on this. I'm going to say no, just because I don't have a vivid memory of this picture.
On my list, that would be the next strongest candidate. Next to Berenstain Bears, who I'm absolutely certain were the Berenstain Bears when I grew up.
That's the thing. I don't believe that the Berenstain Bears thing is part of this Mandela effect at all, because it's a large number of people who remember something wrong, But I would say that the Berenstein Bears thing is an overwhelming number of people.
Well, what if that's the case? What if 85% of people remember the Berenstein Bears and 15% of people remember Mandela dying in the 80s?
Salient point.
You, sir, do you remember?
It's like
What
if,
is it?
Yeah, if you go to their noses, it's like nose, boom, Illuminati, right there. So I actually think it's the Berenstein Bears, but somebody's
Let's
trying to
zoom in on
undermine the
that.
Illuminati. Oh,
I'm
excuse
a
me.
homeless veteran. Y'all can help me like $1 by giving me Salvation Army.
Yeah.
Y'all good? I appreciate it.
So
You ever heard of the Berenstein Bears?
No, I never heard of it.
It's like a children's cartoon. Steen or Stain? Just to answer. You don't even have to know what it is. Say.
Same.
Berenstein. Yes, I do.
Jewish bears, and there's a lot. They had money.
It has to be a stout.
So you're,
Nice houses.
you're going with the spelling S-T-E-I-N.
I'm going with that.
Oh God, the mothership's come to get me.
It's not gonna happen.
The number you dialed is not in service.
Oh, I bet it's not. Can't get a single Berenstain on the phone from the white pages.
Any of y'all that know me and talked to me recently probably know what I'm obsessed with right now. Well, that is a little children's book called The Berenstein Bears. Is anybody here familiar with the Berenstein Bears? So y'all know, is anyone here familiar with the children's book called The Berenstain Bears? Spelled with an A. Anybody? Yeah. It's spelled with an A, sir? Yeah. Kill him, he's a reptilian.